War Games! War Games! War Games!
No. Wait a minute, there's a siren? Why is there a siren? It's not anyway. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. There are rules? There's an actual rules screen? Oh my god! You know what, just read the rules.
Well, as you're reading the rules for the match, good evening wrestling fans from the world-famous Survivor Series for some reason. This is the Animated Wrestling League presenting a test match for the next season of the AWL. It's going to be a War Games match, 4-on-4, Atomico style. It's the unified School of the Tiger style taking on the Dark Forces of the Pit. And beginning the match, leading from the front as he always does, it's our Grand Champion, ours, yours, and mine. Yes, that's the name of the company, that's our logo. And there he is, BTJ.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring and entering the cage. On behalf of the unified School of the Tiger style, he is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Black Tiger Justice.
Bit of a new look for Black Tiger Justice, some bigger stripes on his mask to show his growth and evolution as a man, as a wrestler, as a champion. Now I should point out that this match is non-canon, it is not considered part of our pre-season, and we have a magical invisible belt for some reason. Yeah, he's supposed to hand the belt off to the referee before getting in the cage, but yeah, this game has some glitches. Let's just not deny that. But you know what? They made significant efforts in improving it since it came out, so who knows? Maybe they'll fix this too. There you go, BTJ, Black Tiger Justice. Ready to start off, and of course the Tigers will be at a disadvantage throughout the majority of the contest because, well, let's face it, the bad guys always win the advantage in these kind of matches. And it looks like the Pit's gonna start off, I think, with one of the drones. That's right, this disgusting, putrid, miasma-like mist spewing up from the pits of the underworld, bring forth a shadow beast.
Introducing first, entering the judgment of the pit.
The rest of each team currently in the cages, up in the balcony of the arena. You see the staircase up to the cages there. And then you see the rest of the wrestlers involved. 6 men, 3 in each cage. Well, 3 tigers and 3 demons, actually, but you know what I mean. We've set 1-minute intervals. So from the opening bell, we start off 1-on-1 in a single ring. They can move between rings as they wish. It's BTJ, Black Tiger Justice, Gamba's Shadow. And a big boot does not take the Shadow Golem off of his feet. An exchange of blows to start off here. Now at this point, nobody can win the match. At 1-minute intervals, wrestlers from each team will make their way to the ring. They'll alternate. The forces of the pit will have the advantage. Big stomp there by Gamba's Shadow. And once all 8 men have entered the cage, both rings available, then the match actually can begin. Big splash off of the middle rope. At which point it's pinfall or submission or forfeit. Now forfeit means you leave the cage for any reason. And let's see who's going to be the first one out.
Entering next, Gamba's Shadow.
I'm not surprised at this strategy by the forces of the pit. They've got one solid registered tag team in their brigade, so why not send the tag team in first? And it looks like the second Shadow Beast bringing a steel chair into the ring. Of course, no disqualifications in this kind of match. So the chairs, the weaponry are all legal, and we went to the hardware store before we put the ring up for this match. Ooh, the clattering of that steel chair across the cranium of Black Tiger Justice, the AWL Grand Champion. And now the mask will provide a small amount of protection, but not a hell of a lot. No time limit in this match. And already we have reached the next entrant, the next Tiger coming out.
One half of the Tiger Brothers, Tiger Moth 3.
And Tiger Mask going straight into the cage, not bothering to go after any weaponry. And notice how the Shadows are trying to put some distance between themselves and Tiger Mask 3. They don't want a fair fight against the Tiger Brothers. Gamba Shadows, Tiger Brothers, 2-on-2. Ooh! I believe that's a Cabra Dorak into a DDT springboard drop kick by Tiger Mask 3, sometimes known as the Forgotten Tiger. I disagree. Incredibly talented, incredibly athletic, agile, high-flying. I'd say a better high flyer than the rest of the Tigers put together, but that's just my opinion. Big Bulldog by BTJ. As once again, the pit will have an advantage. Now, are they going to send Gisei in and save Gambahishi Dark for the end? No, they're not. As one of the Shadows sent the hard way between the rings, and Gambahishi Dark also going straight into the cage, not bothering to retrieve any hardware, and a big tilt-a-whirl DDT taking the Demon Lord off of his feet. And it's so hard to see what's going on. Not only is the cage in the way, I can't see most of what's happening in the rings here. Now, one update that we have made to the AWL is we now have a new graphics department, a new branch of the graphics department that will be putting referees' counts on the screen, so you'll be able to see the referees' count when we finally get to the match beyond. Right now, it looks like BTJ being isolated by a Shadow in the corner who's going for Akama no Tsubasa! Wings of the Devil as Gambahishi Dark going up to the top.
Tiger Soldaku.
And Tiger Mask 2 saying, forget this straight into the cage nonsense. I'm wanting weapons. That looks like a baseball bat. And the Gamba Shadow, the Shadow falls right across the Grand Champion of the Animated Wrestling League. And the fans are going to be happy. They want tables. They're going to get tables. And that baseball bat that was added to the ring by Tiger the Dark, used against Tiger Mask 3, and this is a problem. You get this late into the match. And there's a chair as well. We're going to go back for more weapons. No, we're not. Tiger the Dark in the ring, and each wrestler's only going to get one chance to go to the hardware store, because if they leave the ring again, that's it. They forfeit the match. And the chair, of course, the Shadow Beast. We've got 4 wrestlers in one ring, 2 in the other. Sling Blade by the Shadow into a drop kick.
Into the next, the Demon. Press probably a bad decision.
Yeah, the manager entering the ring last with an opportunity to retrieve yet more weapons as the chair being broken across the back of the AWL's Tiger the Dark, the #1 contender to the Grand Championship, winning the ladder match at the season finale not too long ago, and the chair just yeeted into the other ring. I'm not sure what was grabbed there. I think it was another steel chair. We await only the final member, and once Tiger Mask 2 enters the ring, the match beyond can begin. That was a terrible looking chair shot from a non-wrestler, to be fair. Senton onto the back of the table with the metal struts. Oh, wait a minute. Akama no Tsubasa from the Tiger, stealing the move of the Demon. Oh, and another chair flies.
Is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Shodoku Tiger Champion, Tiger Mask
Elbow drop from the cage, from the top of the ropes. And we've got 8 men in the ring. It looks like Tiger Mask 2 gonna go for some weapons himself. And that looked like a Stormbreaker, followed up by the neckbreak pile driver. Is that a table set up in the corner? I'm not entirely sure. In the far corner of the second ring. And now you hear the bell. The match has officially begun. It is 1 fall to a finish. Pinfall, submission, or removal from the cage. And Tiger the Dark getting smacked with that steel chair. The table's getting set up now as well. 2 tables set up in the right-hand ring from your point of view. The far ring from the cage door is Gambahishi Dark. Going on top, and if we can knock him off, that's it, we win. High cross body block to Tiger Mask 2. Longtime rival of Gambahishi Dark, and still the AWL Grand Champion being double-teamed in the far ring of the Golden Tigers. And Tiger the Dark, nothing they can do to get to him at this point. They're trying to fight off Gisei, who's getting a beating long overdue. It's 2-on-1, the Shadows. Oh, wait a minute. Tiger the Dark. Darkness falls on Gisei and the baseball bat. And it looks almost like Jumon. No, some sort of a crossface. I love how Tiger the Dark has gone to a bit more of an old school look as he prepares for a rare Grand Championship opportunity coming up soon. And we got 2 tables set up. They're going to get used eventually. Tiger Mask 2 with a Tiger Lock, I believe that's called. A double underhook butterfly submission opportunity. And now it looks like 7 wrestlers in 1 ring. Black Tiger Justice, the AWL Grand Champion, he is hurt, he is down, he is out, he is not getting up. If you like this kind of chaos, well, please subscribe to the Animated Wrestling League. We will have more for you very, very soon. Is that a shovel? No, that's a sledgehammer. That's a sledgehammer to the testicles of a tiger. And we very nearly had a pinfall there, and I could barely keep up with what's going on here. And wait a minute, Tiger the Dark in trouble. Akuma no Tsubasa! But he does not maintain a cover. The Tigers are being systematically decimated one more time. Akuma no Tsubasa! Bit of a receipt from earlier into the cover. 1, 2. Gisei with the baseball bat. To Tiger Mask 3. And wait a minute, that's a burning hammer. Going deep into the Puroresu playbook. That's some Kobashi shit. And looks like most of the Tigers, Black Tiger Justice has rejoined the fight. You guys, you got 2 rings for a reason. Break this up, would ya? Over the top, out of the ring, goes one of the Shadows. And for the moment at least, the Tigers trying to clear some room. There's no way with 8 or 7 people in 1 ring you're ever going to get a cover without somebody breaking it up, even accidentally. The Shadow Beasts reconvene in the first ring. In WWE Fostering, and that looked like a Tiger's Destroyer. Oh, and Tiger the Dark nearly hitting BTJ. Now wait a minute, out of nowhere, Akuma no Tsubasa to the Grand Champion. 1, broken up by the challenger, broken up by the #1 contender, the holder of the briefcase. Big moonsault off of the ropes. Feel free to full screen this thing to figure out what the heck is going on. Ooh! Almost a spinning Omega Driver by Tiger Mask, who's going deep into the playbook tonight. And Tiger the Dark now in the far ring with Gambahishi Dark. And he's going Darkness Driver! He's Satsuwaza the Darkness Driver. Blood has been spilled as we would expect in the War Games cage. Oh no! Gambahishi Dark kicking out of the cover after that Darkness Driver. And now Gisei here to run interference. Meanwhile... Come on, somebody zoom in on something. We only have one camera. Uh-oh. A God-style pile driver. As Tiger the Dark gets slammed into the cage. On the right-hand side, a second burning hammer to the Shadow Beast. It's okay, he doesn't have a spine. BTJ with the Black Tiger Buster. And this has gotten insane. Only a 2 count for BTJ after the Buster. Hurricane Rana on the manager. Big Hurricane Rana on the manager. There's nobody near. Look, 1, the right-hand side, 2. That's it. Tiger the Dark pins Gisei to pick up the victory in a chaotic match that I'm not entirely sure we're going to repeat because it looks terrible.
Here are your winners, the Unified School of the Tiger Style.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking out this test match, this preview of Season 21 of the Animated Wrestling League. The season will begin in earnest very, very soon. We have got tournaments, we have got debuts, we have got huge rivalries, all coming at you. But for tonight, thank you for watching, hit subscribe, korede, kimarida.